Greetings, people. I'm going to try to keep this brief. I haven't too often used my voice on this app, but some things warrant that, and this is one of them, so here we are. We have a white doctor who is presently suing a directory called Find a Black Doctor because he claims that he's being discriminated against because he's white. Boo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so let's get into it. First of all, I just want to say that if we didn't have, especially things like, Black women being unalived at much higher rates than white women during childbirth, and Black women, reporting being ignored and having their pain minimized, these directories wouldn't even be necessary in the first place. So if this is someone who is claiming to be an ally, I think his energy would be much better used addressing the white doctors who are causing us to need these directories in the first place. I mean, call me crazy though, right? But also, here's my thing. Plenty of groups have their own, cultural things that are just for them. The reason, and they always say, oh, white people don't have it. White people don't need it because white is the default. You don't have to say find a white doctor because most doctors are white, and you don't have to go looking for white doctors to help you because there's no reports that I know of white people being discriminated against and having their pain minimized by doctors. So why, it's not even necessary. But of course, people always want to be the victim when they have victimized others, right? Either way, right? We're now under the Trump administration who, has asserted that DEI is unnecessary, right? And as far as I know, they were repealing all those protections. So my question is, do you guys want diversity or no? Because when a Black person is benefiting from diversity, it's the worst thing ever. But when a white person stands to benefit, then suddenly we all need to come together. This is absolutely making no sense to me, and it's actually quite outrageous as someone who has definitely dealt with medical racism quite a bit throughout my lifetime and had pain minimized and had diagnoses delayed over months and years because I was being treated like, some animal who, just didn't know when they were in pain. Either way, I will leave it at this. This is the peak of white male entitlement to just assume that you weren't included because you're white. Maybe they looked into you and found out you're a shitty doctor. Because from what I've heard, there is no proof that that's why he didn't make it onto the directory. He simply just said they didn't respond. So maybe he had a chance and then they looked into him and said, oh, nope, never mind. He doesn't have any proof of this. This is just him saying, oh, I applied and they never responded. So it must be because I'm white, which is discriminatory. Again, this is not other communities are often able to organize and do things for their community only, but for some reason there's this obsession with infiltrating and usually ruining anything that is designed to help Black people. And I ask you, if the goal is to actually move forward in this world and they want everybody to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, what would you have a minority that has been historically discriminated against for centuries do when they're trying to come together and make sure that they can keep their people safe and healthy? Should we keep leaving it up to the people who have been ignoring our concerns and questionably allowing us to be unalived at much higher rates?